single from their new album Remedy, Gabriel and Dresden Coming On Strong, provides a suitably upbeat introduction to a bumper edition of Group Therapy with us above and beyond. I'm your host, Tony McGuinness, and this week's show is dripping with new music from the ABGT 350 Waterfall. Awesome new music from Andrew Bayer, Cosmic Gate, Kion Albert, and Grum to come. We have some exciting Anjuna news and, as ever, messages of love from our worldwide Anjuna family. ABGT is your handbag for the socials, so do get involved. Here's DT8 Carry On, and this is the awesome Return to 95 mix from Mayon.
Infiltrate, spread the word, multiply.
With Lizard, of course, remixed by Cosmic Gate. Coming up soon, Ilan Bluestone and Mao Levy collaborate. Above and Beyond go 3-4, and Ruben Durand and Max Fact break bread. But next...
Group therapy with Above and Beyond. Record of the week. Record of the week.
It's always exciting when one of the best producers working in our scene goes through a purple patch. And Andrew Bear's Parallels EP, out today, is a great example of that. It features Bottle Top Trance, Voltage Control and True Feeling, and the title track, an excerpt of which we played in Prague. This week's Record of the Week is the full 12-minute, 3-movement masterpiece, Parallels, from Andrew Bear.
Mic on.
Ooh, that took a while. Okay, cool. At least we finally found someone. Cool, and we won the die roll, so we're on the play. Well, yeah, we have like most of the combo, so I think we keep this hand. Let's see. And he already declared keep. Okay. Well, we need to get blue and red. But let's see. Perhaps we want to get red first, I think. Because we kind of want to get our Dragon's Breath into the graveyard anyway, so that makes sense to me. Not sure what the opponent's doing here. Okay, they're at 21. I think, I think we want to get the mountain. because getting this Breath of Life into the graveyard is pretty valuable for us. And I suppose if nothing else, we can go turn 3 flashback looting, so there is that. Okay, so we're gonna draw 2 here. There's our island. So we're gonna discard Dragon's Breath and probably a Swamp because we don't really need 2 of those. Oh wait, whoops. Meant to play this. Okay, there we go. Great Furnace, so we're against like probably Boros Bully. Yeah, and they're probably running, what's that Metalcraft card? Metalcraft Burn spell. Okay. I forget what it's called. Okay. May as well fetch out a land. I don't really think it matters what land we get. Could get another mountain, I guess. Actually, let's get another island. It's pretty small detail what land we get there, but just kind of thin the deck out. Make our contingency plan a little better. There's a lightning axe. So we can hold up lightning axe just to do it. Or do we not want to do that? Let's play swamp. Okay, yeah, there we go. Get all our colors represented. Play swamp, hold up lightning axe, cast contingency plan. Seems good. Okay. So there's the exhume, and yeah, so we can exhume a Greater Sandworm next turn and play Gurmdaddy. So that seems pretty solid. Oh no, we can't because we don't have double black. Do we just want a Breath of Life then? Followed by a Gurmag? Probably. Let's see, do we even need this Exhume in that case? Guess we can leave it on top. Seems chill. Okay. Alright, let's do it like that. And we do have an island, like basically an extra land we can ditch to this lightning axe, so that's pretty good too. And what's the opponent got? Nobody joined our other game that we started. Not yet, anyway. I guess I may as well close this game. Not so as not to confuse other players. So it plays a Radiant Fountain. Wonder what they're trying to decide here. This looks like a, what's that? Thraben Inspector? I feel like this telegraphs Thraben Inspector, maybe. Yep, that's right. We don't have any reason to pop our lightning axe, might as well save it. This is about to be a really good turn for us next. So it's gonna filter. Surprising he didn't filter off the colorless land. Okay. And yep, return the prism. Okay, makes sense. Huh. Okay, I wonder if there was a better way to do that, so that he could have replayed something with his last mana. So drew the Germ Daddy. Okay. He's gonna Breath of Life here. Bringing back Sandworm with haste. And we're gonna swing for 7, which is effectively unblockable. He drops his 16 because he gained 3 life. Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, we already played our land for the turn, so we're good. Next turn we have Exhume on top. If we should need it, we can flash back our Faithless Looting. We've got Lightning Axe, we've got Gurmag. Journey to Nowhere kind of sucks. So this is going to drop off. And then this is going to be exiled, okay. Okay, so we take 3 down to 17. It's kind of nice that we have that Dragon's Breath in the yard, though. That's good for us. 3 mana, or no, sorry, 1 mana off the Windscarred Crag, bounce to the Clue. It's kind of curious that he decides to bounce Clue. Okay, so what I want to do here, I can cycle, or I can flashback Faithless Looting, see what we hit, and we still have the option of like land Exhume. That seems pretty reasonable. Yeah, so let's do that. So we flashback Faithless Looting. I'm gonna draw 2. Nice, nice. So we're gonna discard Sandworm and I guess Breath of Life. That's flashback. We're gonna play our land for the turn. Cast Exhume. Bring back Sandworm again with haste again. Swing for 7. They are down to 9, and we're gonna pass. They have 5 power on board. Galvanic Blast is the word I was looking for earlier. They don't have Metalcraft currently, they cycle. So if you know you're cycling and you have this land in hand and you already have red mana represented, you should just cycle first because you can still play that land post cycling. Okay, so they become Monarch. And they already played their land. They're gonna presumably swing for 5. We go to 12. Okay. Let's see, what can we do here? We already have effectively 8 power. And he can flash that back next turn. So let's see, we have 4 coming at us, but we could shoot one of these down. We would go to 6. We could shoot one of these down. We go to 6, and then he'd fog us, and then he'd attack for another 2, which puts us at 4. So I mean, we're not dead yet. Yeah. It's not looking great, but we're also not dead yet. Oh, you know what? I guess we do have Jukabog. It doesn't really change much, actually, does it? Let's shoot one of these, because I think that life might matter. He might get this after all. Maybe I should have swung with this Gurmag, but I think those life points really matter. Okay, so what's this telegraphing that he's got 2 bolts in hand or something? And yep, that's game. Okay, I mean, we fought the good fight. I don't know. Okay. Let's go to sideboard. What do we have against Boros? These seem okay. Lightning Axe seems fine. Duress seems fine. We don't need to be, maybe we don't need to be quite as fast in that regard. What else? Do we want disenchants? They're okay. We don't really need them. This lightning axe is probably better than a disenchant. I think we just want to be fast. We are removing a Dragon's Breath, which is not super duper ideal, but I think it's fine. This hand seems pretty good, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna keep. Okay. And he's gonna keep as well. So we're on the first main phase. We're probably getting white with that Evolving Wilds. I guess we're not positive what we want to get with that yet, so we know we're gonna want red on turn 2, so let's just play out Swiftwater Cliffs, right? And he's on a Radiant Fountain. There's a relic. No relic. Okay. He could be holding a relic. That's a very real possibility. Let's just start with a... Fuck. Yeah, if he's got relic, we're kind of boned regardless. Maybe that is a reason to have the disenchants. Okay, so we can just discard this Ulamog and this Dragon's Breath and play any Evolving Wild. Seems fine and pass. We don't have an Exhume yet of note, but let's see, what can we do next turn if we don't hit Exhume, Spike Exhume? We've got enough black and red mana, and we've got a blue source as well. Cool. So I think we're gonna want to grab a white at some point. So right now seems chill. Just do it now. Get it out of the way, because we kind of know we're doing that play regardless. Ooh, there's the Exhume. Yeah, so let's play our land post combat. Actually, I guess pumping this thing is perhaps better than get in for 9 instead of 8. I think that could be better because we can pump twice next turn. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay. Opponent obviously really jaded that we had a fast draw. It's okay. I'm gonna count that as a win though. Okay. So what did we roll? 7, so we're on the draw. Let me get my opening hand out here. This is actually pretty good hand, so we're gonna keep. Okay. I'll keep as well. So they go Mountain, Duress, Reveal Hand. Okay. Probably take the Exhume, I would think. But we do have contingency plans to kind of set up our next few draws. Granted, we are on the draw, so that makes this slower. But we can't do anything turn 1, so we're just gonna Dismal Backwater. So now we got our black source in play. We got obviously lots of blue mana for these contingency plans. He's gonna sign in blood. 6 cards in hand. Okay. Suppose. What's better? Cycle Sandworm? No, I think cast contingency plan is probably better. Okay. Kind of sets up our draws. The Duress seems good. I could be down for the Duress. I think the rest I'll probably send to the yard. But I might be down for the Duress. Of note, we don't have red mana currently, so that kind of sucks. But I think Duress is better than a random draw, so let's go like that. Shittering Rats, we put something on top. Doesn't really, don't think it really matters what we put on top here. Okay. I think we contingency plan again, probably. I mean, nothing's really changed. There's a Breath of Life. that's right. We have that duress. I fucking forgot about the duress. Okay, it's fine. So, the Breath of Life is obviously really good for us. In order to cast it, we need this Navigator's Compass. We don't need either of these lands. Next turn, we can draw one extra card. I think... I think we're gonna bottom the duress and go like that. This is kind of unfortunate because it's a rather slow start. Let's see, we're gonna cycle and cast. I think I'll play my Paducah Bog now. It's kind of lame that I can't get more value out of it, but that is what it is, I suppose. We're gonna have our mana fixing online pretty soon, so that part's nice. We're gonna take 2 down to 19. It's not the best draw for us though. He could have several chainers. Yeah. We're probably losing this game. I did make some misplays. This is my bad. So we know the next card. We can actually just draw it on his turn so that it doesn't get duressed out of our hand. Yeah. I'm gonna go to 22. We don't have a Faithless Looting in the yard flashback, so we're just gonna pass. But we are gonna actually be able to Ulamog up, which is something. But it's not gonna have haste. Huh. So if we probably bring back the Sandworm. Is that like an anti-burn card to fix your mana? I suppose. It's gonna take 3 presumably. Just 2. So opponent playing smart. The nice thing about the Sandworm, it has pseudo evasion here, so that's good for us. I mean, yeah, he could certainly have multiple Chainer's Edicts, and that would really be unfortunate. Crypt Rats? Okay. That doesn't really matter for us. Cycle. Breath of Life. Okay. We do have the mana fixing now. Germ Daddy's good. We can actually Germ Dad and give it haste. I don't know if that's how great that is for us. Maybe it is. Let me think. Probably jumps with the Thorn if we do that. But then the next turn we can Breath of Life Sandworm with haste. I think I'm into it. So we're gonna delve 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Germ Daddy. Give him haste. Is he gonna kill it in response? -5, -5. Okay. Yeah, I can't prevent that. We did get a Defile out of his hand, and now we have the Dragon's Breath in the yard, so that seems good too. Attack for 3 puts us to 17. I think what I'll be bringing back is the Ulamog at this point. I think it would be hard for him to kill Ulamog, potentially. So nothing to bring back, and let's see, Gary, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 down to 11. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's got a lot of game on us for sure. Here's an Ulamog. So we're gonna I think we gotta kind of swing for the fences a little bit and go with this Ulamog and hope it works. It may or may not work. But we gotta try. You know, I think that Annihilator trigger is pretty valid here. Oh shit, I guess he can block with his Thorn, and that would suck for us. Okay.
That was for Sharif and his wife Isabel making it through appendicitis and finally coming out of the hospital, listening to Spencer Brown's I Don't Want to.
But we got a creature, we got a land, he takes 8, and we're gonna pass.
And Sean from England, who met randomly in the Paylogic Redemption line in Prague and had a night that neither of them will forget. And big congratulations to Rachel and Juno.
Draw for Monarch.
So much great new music to come. Alex, Sonata and the Rio, Marsh, Ben Bowen and Monolink are poised. But next, Atlantis, Fiji, remixed by Colony.
So I feel like if he had a Chainer's Edict, he would almost assuredly snap that off. So perhaps he doesn't have an Edict in hand. We take 5 down to 6. Okay, so we are dead to that. We had a misplay and just not the best draw of draws. What do we want to bring in against him? Edict might be okay. Outwit seems good against him. Axe is good. Maybe Axe is just more where we want to be here. Spellbomb is kind of more just for the mirror. Yeah, I think like this. So what am I gonna take out? Maybe Faithless Looting. Contingency plan, Breath of Life. Try to fight his edicts, try to be fast. Hard to say. So, okay, let's update our record. We're 2 and 2, right? Okay. Oh. So I take the play. So I have Exhume. I have 2 Exhumes and a couple Ulamogs. I could just like pass. If I pass, he plays a land. Of course, he could have like a turn 1 duress, but let's say he doesn't. I think we keep. We don't have any cyclers. Is in like a contingency plan or a Faithless Looting, but this hand does have a lot of good stuff going for it. See, I can cycle for a land, cycle for like a swamp, and then next turn just draw. Okay. I don't know, this is the line I'm taking, I suppose. Okay. There's a contingency plan. So let's play the planes. Play the contingency plan. Yeah. I think this is fine. I'm feeling better now that we spiked a contingency plan. So there's a Dragon's Breath, which is going to be really good for us. It means we're going to be able to, but we don't have a way to put our Ulamog in the graveyard right now. The Duress could be worth drawing. Because it helps let us clear the way for, like, clear the way of edict effects. So I think I'll draw the Duress. I think that could be better than a random draw. The rest I think I'll bin. And now we do have a Dragon's Breath in the yard, so that's pretty good for us. Just leave the Duress on top. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna Duress. At least lets us know what he's working with, so that's something. And I guess I'm gonna take Verdict. And pass. Land. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what we put on top. Yeah, just gonna pass. We might be pretty, might be in a bad position though. He does have 2 edicts. Not to mention, he could have drawn 1 too, so it's 4 down to 15, okay. Gurmag is good. So let's think. Oh, so if we Gurmag, it's gonna get haste anyway. Yeah. Seems pretty good for us. How do I want to tap? Delve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could delve 5 and still leave up 1 to pump. Seems chill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Cast Gurmag. Trigger. Give him haste. Attack. Okay. And now he's almost in flashback edict territory, so that's pretty lame for us, but not much to be done about that. 4 down to 11. and a passing of the turn. Okay. There's a Breath of Life, which is, yeah, so we're going to be able to keep repeating this process, I suppose. May as well swing. Nothing else that we're going to be doing here, so. Six. Puts you to 12. Puts him to 12 if he takes this. Okay. Okay. He is down to 2 cards in hand, and we do have at least one more Exhume, that is. So you take 4, down to 6. Of course, if he's got a Gary, we're just dead. Yep. Okay. We tried. Tough fight. Tough matches, I don't know. Yeah. We weren't gonna get there. Oh well. We tried. Maybe, I mean, I think this deck is good. It just hasn't put up the results recently, but what the hell, I could play one more. I could try playing one more game and see what happens, I guess. And we may have been about to beat that Boros deck earlier. I'm not too positive. Oh, so this guy looks like he's probably AFK, huh? Okay, I'm gonna go AFK for 1 sec.
Mic off.
We're going a bit deeper for the last half hour. Grum 11.5 and Marsh still to come. But next,
Once you saw the future, now you're looking back. How you gave up everything you had. Once there was no distance.
Mic on.
Well, I'm sorry we weren't able to quite win a match. I think we might have done okay against the Boros. They don't have a ton of edicts. You know, they got the burn. Um, what else do we play against? The Mono Black is probably just a tough matchup for us, period. You know, Outwit helps against the edict effects, but yeah, we just also have to have like a good draw, like a pretty fast draw, and sometimes you're in that weird spot with this deck where you don't have your right mana, you only have 3 mana, and you draw your Breath of Life, whatever. So, maybe I should have mulliganed that opening hand. It might not have been the best opening hand now that I think about it, but yeah, I'm still learning this deck, and I do think it's a good deck. I really do. But I haven't been able to put up the results just recently in the specific games that I've streamed. But thank you for anyone that tuned into the stream. Let's see, it's Wednesday night, so I might try to stream tomorrow night, which is Thursday, but we'll see. I'm kind of busy. I'm about to leave town on a trip that I'm really excited about. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, for better or for worse. And this is going to be Ragnar and V signing off.